So here's the entrance, or the reception entrance, to Riverside School, which we share with Woodside High School. And there are the doors to Riverside. We are a separate school. We have very strong links with Woodside. There are other entrance doors. Here we're coming along my corridor, my office colleague's corridor, and we're going to turn left into the nurses' room. Nurses based here. All students can access this area, although it does have a hoisting system so that wheelchair users can be safely moved. Here is our therapy office. All our therapists are based. We have a whole range of therapists you can read about on our website. Next we come to physiotherapy, which is a physiotherapy treatment room for those students who are in need of that. Hydrotherapy, a great resource for students in terms of their mobility. PMLD, we've got Team 4 typical classroom, very busy, a lot of sensory learning, change room. Here we have the main playground. As you can see, a cycle track, and we've also got roof terraces, so there's plenty of places for students to choose where they take their play times. Students will rotate and have different areas in different terms, so they all get a flavour of the different places we offer. This is our main hall. We can open those doors that you can see to make a bigger space. We use it for assemblies, but we also use it for PE. Through the week, our PE teacher, PE is one of our Progress 8 subjects. Here's the hall annex, which is the other side of the hall, mirrored doors, soft play, for students, sensory exploration. The ground floor is spec'd out. Here's another Team 4 class. So these are our most complex young people, and their classes are all on the ground floor. On the first floor we find students from Teams 1, 2 and some of Team 3. So we're going to the main staircase now, and the first room we're going to come to is our computing suite. So Team 1 and Team 2 students have lessons in here. There's got to be a certain level of understanding to be able to cope with those lessons. Now we're coming along the corridor on the first floor. We're just going past the art and music to a typical Team 1 classroom. They like a soft area, but they have a hard table area. Music, music teaching. We also have separate rooms for music therapy, and you can see plenty of instruments. Art room. Art is taught again to all students, part of our Progress 8, art, music, food tech and PE, being 4 of them. A typical Team 2 classroom, lots of extra help needed with communication, food technology. Then we come in further down another corridor to a typical Team 3 class. These students learn in a very sensory way, as opposed to the students in Teams 1 and 2. Here we've got another Team 2 class. As you can see, each of them have their own computer. There's plenty of visual supports. Team 1 students tend to not need the visual support so much, but students in Team 2 and 3 do. Here's another area, another play area, which we call the roof garden, and they can have students can use the moon bikes. Good training for then being able to ride the bicycles downstairs. Typical Team 1 class, high levels of independence. A lot of the students in this class would travel independently, for example. So you can see the range of rooms and classes we have across the school to cope with all the teams.